All right, guys, this is Mark Sparks in the men's room, and we're taking this to the club. So we're in Toronto, inside of one of the hottest nightclubs in the city. You see, we got some drinks around here. There's some girls over there, so I'm gonna go get to asking the question that you want to know the answers to. I clearly got a couple beautiful ladies around here. Ladies, they'll say hi. You can say hi. Don't be scared. Y'all starting to act scared when the light came on. So here's the thing. You guys are at a club, and you're gonna have a bunch of guys coming around talking to you. How do you want a guy? How am I gonna be able to get your number if I want to say hi and talk to you later?
You'd have to buy me a drink. I'm not gonna lie. That's the first step. And you can't have one of those cheesy pickup lines.
No cheesy pickup lines?
No cheesy pickup lines.
What about you?
You actually have to get to know the person. Like, you have to actually ask something, like
what?
Conversation. Like, not just be like, hey, you look sexy tonight. No. Be like, hey, like, how you doing? Like, ask how I am, you know?
All right, guys, so we're about to get the inside scoop from the beautiful bartender. And I know a lot of you sit and think, the song goes, I got a crush on the bartender. So
How it works.
that's how it works, always. So tell me, how come you see guys doing stuff all the time? What do you think what works, what doesn't?
What works is to come off and be yourself and just kind of crack a joke instead of trying to pick somebody up and bring them home. Guys at bars tend to do that quite a bit. They think the drunkest girl is the best girl to go after. It's usually not the way it works.
So how does it work?
It really depends on the situation, but usually like a guy that can make a funny joke and kind of come off and have some sort of personality, that works.
You see a lot of guys do a lot of stuff out here. What do you think works? What's the one thing you think works, and what's the one thing you think doesn't?
I think the number one thing that works is them being sober, because when a guy gets drunk, it's a turn-off.
How important is it what he looks like to you when you see him in a club?
You have to be some sort of attracted to somebody, period. That's how it works. As much as people don't want to admit it, yes, personality is a part of it, but the way somebody looks has a lot to do with it because you initially have to be attracted to them.
And what's the worst mistake a guy can make out here?
Jumping right into it. Oh my God, you're so hot. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. I want to take you home. That's disgusting. You gotta be sweet. You gotta be like, what's your name? I like long walks on the beach, you know? You gotta work into it. You can't just jump right into it.
What would be tips for me to step to you in a club?
I like guys that can come up to me and they're confident. That's a really big thing. Guys that can kind of step up and be like themselves and just like hold their own and not be shy and weird about it.
Right.
Yeah.
I always hear girls say a guy who would be confident.
It is very attractive. The ugliest guy can be really attractive if he's confident.
What do you like a guy to do when he comes up to you in a club?
You're gonna have to compliment them, like be original when you compliment them.
Like
Something about their outfit. If you're gonna see me, tell me, I really like your top. It makes your boobs look nice. Something like that, okay?
hold on, I'm gonna try that. I really like your top. It makes your boobs look nice.
Okay, but that's too far. That's too far.
Advice
You're
ever.
gonna have to tell me, I really like your top. No.
That is the worst.
How about this? I really like your necklace. Did you make this?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Is that better
Yeah, that's
than the whole boob thing?
Yeah, that's better.
And how would I start a conversation with a girl like you?
Ask me a question. What time is it? And then I'll tell you the time. Blah, blah, blah. What's your name? You can't be pushy.
So what is sex to you then?
I was with somebody for a very long time, so it's an emotional thing. For a girl, I think it's a little bit more emotional than it is a physical thing. As soon as guys get sex, a lot of them kind of stray away. So then girls get a little bit crazy. It's just how it happens.
Let me ask you real quick. What's the one thing you hate when guys do in a club when you?
Honestly, when they touch you, when they smack your ass.
What would be your best piece of advice for guys who need help, who are real good guys? They're trying to, they want to move on.
Guys?
The guys, yeah, the nice guys who get stomped on, who don't know how to say what's up, who should get the girl. How would you help them out?
How would I help them?
What would you say? It's your best friend.
Keep doing what you're doing. That eventually it will work. The right girl will come along, and the girl that deserves you will appreciate what you do for her.
Okay, and after I watch that movie, and I get that, keep doing what you're doing, you're okay?
I think that I'm different though. I like nice guys. I do.
Hey girl, how you doing? I like your crutches. They're real sexy. Did you put that fur on there yourself? Oh, you crazy. So how do I not get stuck in that friend zone? Because that's what happens with nice guys.
What you have to start with is you have to not be very clingy. You just have to be like, yeah, I'll call you once in a while, kind of keep her interested on her toes, and then eventually you can be that nice guy that you should be at all times to all women.
You heard it here, man. We're in the men's room. We'll see you guys later.